All right, so I got another one. It's the stupidity of them. They'll just it's like they refuse. They didn't realize. I can see it. Like it's not just in comment sections. It's not just the ones Like I said, they come on channels I'll be on. You could tell they're part of this liberal gang stalker because trust me, I can you could because some of them even admit, oh, I just found your channel, and the guys, a lot of channels, guys and females, they've been laughing at the stuff these idiots, just doing, and one person he made a video of the white BLM member who kneeled on his girlfriend's. It's not even it's his girlfriend who has a kid. I don't know. They kneeled on his neck and took a picture of the little baby, and he's supposed to be a BLM supporter, all that bullshit. And it turns, first of all, it's not even his son. It's just he just one of them dudes dating a single mom. But anyway, he then it turns out he got domestic violence charges and shit like that, abuse charges. And that's what they've been saying about it. I seen one clip of a pedophile arrested. Oh, I don't get paid for these videos. Yeah, I see other YouTubers. You can't say it no more. That what is that Care Act or whatever the fuck that YouTube shit is. Well anyway. I'm not even trying to get paid. I do this just to literally do my duty to stop these fucking idiots. Because, like I said, I've been noticed 2 years ago that they react off of. I promise you, I've been doing some my own social engineering. You know, I didn't know it would go this deep, literally. But anyway, so yeah, I guess I can say what I want because I don't get paid or have ads or none of that shit or trying. I ain't even trying to get paid. But so anyway, he gets arrested for child porn, and then it's like so we're not laughing at the kids. It's like we're laughing at the idiot, and also the stupidity of these Democrats wanting to defund the police, and it's like, yeah, you know why this motherfucker would want to defund the police and support defund the police. He's arrested for kitty porn, and also the other guy who took a video of him posing on the neck of his not even stepson, just basically his girlfriend's son. I doubt if he'll be there for that much longer. Who knows? He probably, he should be getting. Somebody should have called DHS on her. That of the real father in there. So anyway, this white guy, he's kneeling on the little baby's neck. And so the dude's doing a video about it. You could tell the gang stalkers because he said, who would laugh? This guy, that's not funny. Any real that the child is like, these stupid bitch. Nobody's laughing at the guy like, oh, it's so funny. He's on the child's neck. Oh, these stupid knows like this fucking idiot. Basically, who knows what type of abuse he does to that kid when nobody's looking. But this time, what he's laughing at is he did it on video. It's the same as watching them TV shows with the criminals robbing stores, get usually a gas station, and getting with no mask. Let's see what type of idiot is this. I bet this bitch probably been waiting for I don't know how many minutes, or probably been hours. This is an apartment complex. He's not here for somebody's regular house. This is not like you have a house and you have a regular guy come. You got to order a maintenance guy, a plumber. What you hiding now for, buddy? Come on out. Look, see, I guess his gang stalker handler. Those another nigga, Dumbass nigga. Look, got his head down. Stupid ass nigga. A dumbass nigga. Do you wonder why nobody cares if y'all getting choked out, y'all getting shot? Nobody gives a fuck if you dumbass niggas. First of all, you know you're a crackhead who trying to fight instead of just taking your fucking charge like a man. You know, nigga, you got caught. Take your charge, bitch. Go spend your little time in jail, just like the last dude. You know, or George Floyd who had you know drugs in his belly because he was a drug mule. You know, you got caught and the shit exploded inside of him. We all know we seen on the news or before. Some of us seen stories drug mules who died in the airport. You know, trying to smuggle drugs, and he's going across town. So that's another thing I was wondering: why in the fuck do you have to smuggle drugs like that across in the same city? I mean, I don't know. That's some weird shit. You know, maybe I'm not from them type of cities. Where was George Kirby from? You know, yeah, Nancy Pelosi called him George Kirby. Where, where's George Kirby from? This another dumbass nigga. George Floyd. Where they gotta smuggle drugs in their body cavity. You know, across town. Nigga, just put it in your socks. What happened to putting it in your socks, in your belt, in a bag, something, anything? Why, you know, you remember weeks ago when that shit first happened, the George Floyd stupid shit, when that nigga first died, and I told y'all on video, I said, he didn't get that counterfeit money. Crackheads don't get counterfeit money from nowhere. You know, he had to be, I knew, remember, I didn't know the details, but I knew he was part of a crew. And I told you that's what they did. They sent his crackhead ass. Look at this bitch. They sent his crackhead ass in there to try to bust that 20, that counterfeit 20, to see where it fly. And you know, like, yeah. So first we thought he just didn't want to get arrested, but what happened was he was gonna die regardless. That's why he was acting crazy. And then the cops didn't know, you know, whatever. I ain't knowing inside. All I know is that I guarantee it ain't never gonna happen to me. I've been here, you know. You can't. Well, when that happened to you or one of your family members, like, nah, bro. I got people. I guarantee this will never happen to one of my family members. Did he just hide? Did he just run that way? You know, he came out. I came. You know, another white folk. Little, he just came out. You know, these gang stalkers are idiots. So anyway. You know, you can't. That's what they're mad about. They want to say, well, if it happens, then no, bitch, that'll never happen to me. I've never. I've been, you know, I had plenty of dealings with the fucking police. I never even had the motherfucker, even, like I said, even, you know, unclock their holster. They never even put their hand on a gun. You know, it's been times, it's been in the middle of the night, get pulled over. You know, they come to the car, it's the middle of the night, it's just me and him. You know, down here, you might be, even if you are downtown in the middle of the night, a lot of nights, it might, you know, there's nobody out. It's just me and him, you know, no problems. Hey, there where you go. Sometimes I'm coming from work or whatever it might be. Nothing. No, you know, they ain't get nervous. They ain't get scared. They ain't ask me, are you nervous? None of that shit. You know, they ain't ask me, what, you know, they shine and let they look in the car. Hell, I even had one look in my, I had an SUV look in the back of my shit because, you know, that's why he pulled me over. He could hear it, you know, noise violation. Damn, what you got back here? You know, a white boy. But yeah, he gave me a ticket, but that was it. You know, shit. I ain't see him in the cut. You know, it was too late. And plus, it was so loud, I couldn't. You know, it was nighttime, so it throw farther. You know, you could hear farther. Daytime, you know, cars going up and down the street. But you know, yeah, these house niggas, they're genuine house niggas. Oh, so the real reason I came to make this video is that's what I started with. How stupid they didn't realize basically they're stupid. They didn't study history, right? And so the thing is, they're tearing down all these statues and all of this blah 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 racist race blah blah blah. And so this one senator, And he's not joking. Since they say all these institutions are racist, he did, and he came with a whole bunch of facts, nothing but facts. No emotional shit like these idiots. Oh, Christopher Columbus. Oh, he was a Confederate. And okay, he said you're right, but you know what? I don't know if it's gonna pass. This is real shit. This is not some one person, writing to a senator. No, this is a senator. I will play part of it. To ban the whole Democratic Party. All of the whole thing, because their whole Democratic Party is based in literal racism, not emotion like, oh, these white Republicans. No, facts. 100% facts. The KKK, members of the Democratic Party, were in the K. You can say that was years ago. Nope, it doesn't matter. Y'all killed that argument when y'all started tearing down statues. That was years ago. Christopher Columbus was 1492. So since that was years ago, fair is fair. Get rid of the whole fucking Democratic Party, and then make it so bad it's literally the party of slavery, literally. All the way up to in the 1960s, Democrats were still Dixiecrats, still trying to block Martin Luther King, and he didn't, just the civil rights movement. Democrats. Like, these niggas are so stupid. Grades, I can't even believe that's just like, you had to know that this whole thing was rigged. When you got niggas, I bet that nigga stupid as fuck. You got this stupid ass nigga got good. I say that's a decent job he got, but a smart nigga, that's why they ain't give him no job, because they want stupid ass house niggas who just do what they told. That's why. Dumbass niggas. Smart niggas, they killed them, put them in prison. Not white folks. No, black people are corrupt leaders to keep their control, to keep their money, keep their pockets fat. And the rest of it, we just try to, figure out this thing. And something like I said, I knew a lot of other people wanted to be entrepreneurs, businessmen. They think it's funny. They thought it was funny, but no, you realize now you see really what it really was. They were under, whatever, duress. They had to stab you in the back. That's why they laughed. It wasn't they laughed because they thought you was stupid. No, they realized you was finna do it. But, they was under duress. These criminal Democrats, shit, like that crazy bitch in Chicago.
But without whom the evil of slavery could never have continued as it did, to such extreme that it is necessary to address here in order for the U.S. House of Representatives to avoid degradation of historical fact and blatant hypocrisy for generations to come. Whereas the Democratic Party platform of 1840, 1844, 1848, 1852, and 1856 states, quote, that Congress has no power under the Constitution to interfere with or control the domestic institutions of the several states, and that such states are the sole and proper judges of everything appertaining to their own affairs, not prohibited by the Constitution, that all efforts of the abolitionists or others made to induce Congress to interfere with questions of slavery are calculated to lead to the most alarming and dangerous consequences, and that all such efforts have an inevitable tendency to diminish the happiness of the people and endanger the stability and permanency of the Union, and ought not to be countenanced by any friend of our political institutions, unquote. Again, from the Democratic Party platform of those years. Whereas the Democratic Party platform of 1856 further declares that new states to the Union should be admitted, quote, with or without domestic slavery as the state may elect, unquote. Whereas the Democratic Party platform of 1856 also resolves that, quote, we recognize the right of the people of all the territories to form a constitution with or without domestic slavery, whereas the Fugitive Slave Law of 1850 penalized officials who did not arrest an alleged runaway slave and made them liable for a fine of $1,000, which is about $28,000 in present-day value. Law enforcement officials everywhere were required to arrest people suspected of being a runaway slave on as little as a claimant's sworn testimony of ownership. The Democratic Party platform of
This is not, he's not just some activist or some celebrity, Ice Cube, dumbass, some basketball player. No, these are the lawmakers, senators, Congress, real. So these were real laws. Just so basically, some white dude could say, "I own you." You probably somebody. You might even be somebody who was born up north, but if Democrats, somebody could. And this is a real law. This was real. This is not they making it up. Democrats are white. They had it so a white guy could literally say, "I swear I own you." This is real stuff. Who the party you're fighting for? Joe Biden. This is your people. These are your people. Since y'all, want to go back in history and this and that, and y'all gonna go down. That's why I'm recording shit. I want to make sure people in the future do not commit this same stupid mistake. And hopefully, I hope this shit. I pray this shit work, and they get rid of that whole fucking party. Seriously, all of them, everything, every last one of them. I don't know what I guess it'll just be independents and Republicans, or they'll make up some new shit, whatever. Some politicians, but that whole just platform with everything they stand for, just throw that shit away. You can watch, you can look it up and watch the rest of it on your own, but it's that funny, like what it is. That's what it's funny. Yeah, the irony, the irony is delicious. The irony, it is like if they would have stopped, they just kept on. Most of us wouldn't have, wouldn't even know, we wouldn't have dug it. Most of us did. You did see arguments in real life and in the comment section. You saw people point out, well, it was really, that's what they came up with. You could tell they were fucked in, like last year. Well, it was a great switch, like by the 60s and 70s, there was a switch, when all the black people started becoming Democrats. It is like, yeah, that there was no switch. There's no, you just got house niggas in charge, Jesse and Al and the celebrities and all these motherfuckers telling you, stay down, boy, you being oppressed. They laughing at Ice Cube and T.I. yesterday. They demanding some oppressed multi-millionaires demanding and telling the rest of us that we oppress. Yeah, like we said, if we oppressed by other niggas. See what I'm saying? These motherfuckers harassing us. But pretty soon they gonna get it. Just keep it up. I'm glad I got you on tape, genius. That's sarcasm. I know he's literally the opposite of a genius. But it just gets funnier and funnier by the day. I mean, literally, it's like every day is almost Christmas. You go to sleep, wake up. Yeah, I'm pissed off now. Normally, you love the weekend. Now, I'm pissed. Damn, there ain't gonna be shit going on until Monday. I know the White House 24/7, but I'm just saying, no official shit. They can make announcements whenever they want. But it's like, damn, what else? These stupid motherfuckers done. Finally, Leadfoot in Chicago. Supposedly she done goddamn admitted she's a fucking moron. I mean, it's like, how could you? I don't know. You just facepalm yourself. You can't get offended when you do a horrible job. That's that new thinking. You can't get offended. What did this guy even come here for? Is he a city truck? But yeah, but you can tell any kind of noise campaign, that type of harassment, he came for a reason. It's just so much joy. It's just like every day. It's like, really? Stuff that you wouldn't even think of. Like they just stepped it. They is so that yeah. Like brought me a Donna Lemon. Terry Crews, boy, man, you stepped to this. Nigga, you stupid as fuck. It's just dumb. Finally, at least you got Chuck and Charles Barkley. He said something to these idiots. Again, their favorite response: "Keep your name out my mouth. Keep my name out your mouth." You know, that's their when that's your only response. That should tell you right there you stupid. If that's the only thing if you don't come back with hot like fire facts, as y'all like the youngsters like to say, facts, 100, 100. If you don't come back with facts, they should tell you just quit. You know, if you can't, or you know, even if you gotta catch it, compose yourself and look up the facts. You know it, but you don't know about hard. You know that's okay if you're not good at back and forth. You know, improvise. You know, like school. You know, some people ain't. You know, they just can't. They're not witty like that. But if you really your reason you're quiet is because you you have nothing to say, but keep my name out your mouth, and it's not because you tough, but because you know you're fucked. They called you out, and there's nothing you can do about it. Not even talking about violence. You don't have no facts to back up your claim. You know, you can't pull it up on Google. You can't go pull out a dictionary. You can't pull out an encyclopedia. You can't even pull out a fucking magazine, you know, an article, a newspaper clipping. There's nothing you can do, you know. So that right there, that should tell you just quit. Just stop. There's no shame. You know, some people might not have it in them, even though they got all the facts. That's fine. You know, I don't know. Just we don't have to tell you to quit because we know you're gonna quit. But this ain't y'all fight anyway. Ain't nobody expecting y'all. The only thing we asking y'all is don't be helping these idiots behind the scene. And that's for your own good. Don't believe these idiots. They can't save you. So it's either best to stay out of it or help us or whatever. But really, it's best to just stay out of it. But don't get on their side. I promise you, it's not going to end well for you or them. And you really don't have to go down with them. I promise you. That is a promise.